Years and years ago, I cut a white sheet into strips, found my biggest knitting needles, and used a very simple doily pattern to knit a rag rug. There have always been rag rugs in my future. I just haven't got around to doing them yet. So when I got the opportunity to review easy, beautiful, handmade rag rugs, 12 step-by-step techniques with patterns and projects, including latch hook braiding and punch needle by Deana David for you guys, I jumped at the chance. This one's by Landauer Publishing, and the amount of information in here is overwhelming in the best possible way. It starts with a gallery of inspiration. Lots of different rug designers, lots of different styles, links to their online shops and social media so that you can find more of their projects. And it is a great introduction because that gives you an idea of what you want to do. Of the 12 techniques in the book, I think I want to try at least 5 of them. It has got detailed sections on traditional and non-traditional materials, how to dye fabric. Like I said, it is overwhelming in the best possible way because it is more than just the basics, and I think you could come back to this book again and again. There is a section on color theory. It just goes on. And then we get to the techniques and projects. Like I said, I have made one rag rug. I have watched friends make other rag rugs. I have a couple thrifted rag rugs in my kitchen. They delight me, and I did not know what a toothbrush rug was. The toothbrush part is a reference to the needle that they use to stitch the rugs, it's a blanket stitch variation, which makes it seem very much like something I could possibly do. Braided rugs. Years ago, I watched a friend work on a very ambitious braided rug during our children's karate lessons twice a week. Crocheted rugs. This particular one uses granny squares. I have another friend who is currently crocheting rugs and took me to the Pendleton Woolen Mill outlet where they sell wool selvages, and she's going to teach me how to do that. Traditional hooked rugs. Did I tell you that each of these techniques tells you about the history of the style and its origins? The Proddy Rug. I have read that twice and still not quite wrapped my head around it. Latch Hook Rugs. I did one of those years and years ago, then bought a kit for my daughter, and I did a whole rug as a kid. As an adult, I cannot figure it out. The Looped Latch Rug. The Locker Hooked Rug. Penny rugs. I really want to do this, and on our next trip to Portland, my friend may not know this yet, but we're stopping back at the woolen outlet so I can get some remnants and I can try one of these. And then Quillie rugs, which I had never heard of before I started reading this book this morning. The idea absolutely fascinates me. Again, we're working with wool, which is awesome. The book has hand-drawn diagrams showing the different techniques that look very clear and like they will make sense. Traditional punch needle. There are a lot of houses here. Miniature punch needle, which is not on my list of things I want to try, but boy, that's tempting, and I think I'll do it sooner or later. There's a section with suggestions on how to make your own patterns. This book is amazing, and I am very glad to have it on my sewing room bookshelf. I highly recommend that you look into it if you want to make rag rugs and try out some new techniques. Thanks to Landauer Publishing for sending me the review copy. Thanks to you for watching. I'm Michelle. This is my Romantic Tangle, and I'll be back with you with more videos soon.